Hey guys, Sean Bucci, surplusfundsriches.net. Today I'm going to talk about something that you guys are going to run into every once in a while. As you can imagine, we've been around a long time, okay, longer than, well, I've been training longer than anybody else, probably worked at more deals than anybody else, certainly more than our competitors. Because we've been around so long and we have such a presence online and just everywhere, because we have such a presence, I will get calls from folks that we're not working with, deals that have not been turned in by one of our researchers, and the people want to know, hey, I've got surplus funds in X county. What do I need to do to get it out? I just had a foreclosure. And how do you react to that? Well, for us personally, I'm not going to work anything because we offer a partnership program. I'm not going to work it. We only work deals that are turned in by our partners, by our members, okay? But I understand that there's a tendency for you guys to jump in and go, wow, here's another opportunity for me. Here's what I can do for you, sir. But please understand, there's two things I need you to understand here. First of all, they somehow stumbled on surplus funds while looking up foreclosure information. They don't know if they have surplus funds 99.9% of the time. They just assume that because it sold for more, it created surplus funds. They're not counting the fact that they also had a home equity line of credit against the property that's going to have a priority claim to the money. Yeah, it sold for $425 and the mortgage was $400, but they haven't been paying on the mortgage for a year and a half, so the penalties and interest and all that probably ate that other 25 grand, that type of thing, right? Now, they might have gotten a notice, and I've gotten those calls. I got a notice, I've got 38,000 in there. What do I need to do? Here's what you do. First of all, you can work it. You go, look, man, I'll take care of this for you. Here's what I'm going to charge. If you guys want to do that on your own, that's fine. For me personally, I don't like getting the calls like that because it hasn't been researched. I don't know if there's other debt. I don't know what I can tell this guy I can do for him because he might not be entitled to any money, and I certainly don't want him to get excited about being able to make money when there's nothing there. All right. What I will typically say is, hey, listen, contact the county. I know this sounds crazy because we're in the business of making money, helping them retrieve the funds, but I'll say, listen, call the county, make sure the money's there, make sure no other claims have been made, and then ask them what the process is from there. Now, in a lot of states, you can actually, there's a claim process and you're okay. They're fairly easy to do. In other states, they actually require an attorney to motion for it. And I said, listen, me personally, I don't work it unless I've researched it and looked through it, and I know that it's a legitimate deal that I can go after, sir. I'm sure you can respect that, because I'm not gonna work something that I haven't researched and checked out. But you'll still get calls later, and those calls will be to the effect of, okay, I've done this and this and this. Now, how do I fill out this paperwork, or how do I do this? Now, for you guys that are doing it on your own, just, hey, man, I'll do it for you. Here's a percentage. There's a value to my knowledge. You can do that. For me personally, I know this sounds crazy. I'll go, hey, man, now you're asking me about legal advice. What do I need to do? Do I tell them whether or not I had this one credit, this one judgment? It says there's no other judgments against it. How do I answer that? Hey, you're asking me to give you legal advice, and I'm not an attorney, okay? My attorneys handle those questions and deal with those obstacles. So, and they may work with you as a result of that, guys. But that's how I put it. I say, hey, that's legal advice. I'm not an attorney. My attorney handles that type of thing. That's why I have attorneys. If you'd like to work with me, I'd be happy to do that and get my attorney involved. But otherwise, I cannot give you legal advice. Hope this has helped.